That's it.
There are some towns that do it today.
And can I say, Carl, you look like my mates when they're in their 20s going for a court appearance with a tie in your pocket.
I did.
Why so smart tonight? Is it because you're going to a library?
No, because I was in court earlier today. No, I went for a job as a waiter this morning.
No, because I think he looks... Don't you think he looks gorgeous?
Yes.
I tried. My mum told me I
must say, the Shawaddy Waddy revival starts here. Don't you think? Look at them. It is going to be a great night. We're having a laugh now. It's going to be serious business out there. An audience member may well be joining you tonight to help with the vigil.
They will be.
Okay, and we know the journey's starting. We don't know where it's going to end. It's going to be a fantastic night. I think it's time for you guys to go and gather the rest of the team and get ready. Heading for the Central Library. They are fantastic. Kieran O'Keefe, Carl Beattie, but above all, your Yvette Fielding, ladies and gentlemen. Bless you. Remember, tonight's show is called Voices from the Grave. So, as well as what you see on our webcams tonight, we want to hear from you about anything you hear on ad breaks, anything you hear we might miss when we're out with our live remote cameras with Yvette and the team and the vigil. Anything you hear at all, even as interference from your computer or your television screen, please, please, please contact us tonight, and Julian will get that information to Yvette straight away. You are guiding the show tonight, as you have on the past 3 nights. Well, guiding us when the knowledge comes in, verifying it, authenticating it, researching it and cross-referencing it. I'm delighted to welcome back our esteemed academic and historian, the drop-dead gorgeous Leslie Smith, and Fred Batt, demonologist. He's not bad looking either. Wow. Oh, Leslie, you are blushing, Leslie.
I am blushing, actually, very red.
But also, I know you're very excited. You love books. They're going to this library, this amazing location. And again, as we've established over the last 2 or 3 nights, this is a city steeped in different levels of history.
It is, and this library is another drop-dead gorgeous, actually, building that Liverpool offers of the Victorian period, when it was showing the world how well it had done. It's a glamorous building with a fantastic dome, which was lifted as an idea from the British Museum's dome. But yes, indeed, the land wasn't always called William Brown Street. Before then, it was Shaw's Brow, where we've got old almshouses, we've got the infirmary there. Rooting right back to the 1600s, we can trace some of the people who lived there. So let's just all remember that some of the people they may meet there, if they do tonight, and I'm sure they will, it's an extraordinary place, may come from an earlier time than the Victorian period.
There are also books in there that are incredibly valuable, so we're incredibly grateful to the organisation behind the library. There's an Audubon Book of Birds, I think, which is worth something like £1 million, and very early Shakespeare folios.
I understand there's some pieces in there from Shakespeare's folio that the whole world would desire, and here they are in Liverpool, and we're having an opportunity to discuss, obviously, the ghosts and the people who've lived there, but to show the world what the inside of a library like this, represented in the Victorian period, is really like. The collection is breathtaking. Tonight is going to be breathtaking.
Thank you, Leslie. Now, Fred, we're talking about voices from the grave tonight. I don't know anywhere near as much about you as demonology and the black arts, but I do know that incantation and the human voice is sometimes used to try and raise demons. How important is the voice, our spells and incantations in demonology?
Yeah, it's very important. I'm looking forward to tonight because if Kieran's got his device we had at Denby, that'll be really good with the white noise. I remember a long time ago, when I was about probably 18, I went to the Spiritualist Association of Great Britain, and they had recordings there of voices of famous people from the past, and that got me interested in all this sort of thing in the beginning. But tonight's very interesting as well, because the area we're going to, where the library is, was all fields at one time, and there was a big pond there with a ducking store where they used to duck witches. And so that's very interesting. Also, it was a crossroads, and where you get crossroads and water is very significant where witchcraft is concerned. So we could get other things coming up there as well. It could be quite good.
Okay, again, it's voices from the grave, and those voices could come from anywhere for the moment. Thank you very much. Fred Batt, Leslie Smith, ladies and gentlemen. And keep that applause going for the man who is at the heart of the most haunted live operation. He takes your information, your input, and he carries it directly to Yvette Fielding, the king of all things interactive, Julian Clegg!
Thank you very much indeed, Paul. And the last few nights have been amazing because, as I say, we're passing on the information. The other thing I love is if you've been to the locations, tell me your stories. So tonight is the Central Library in Liverpool. Have you been there? tell me what's happened to you and pass it on to me. I'll tell you how you can get in touch in a few moments' time. Just before we look at the webcams, the interactive maps, a couple of messages here. Jim and Sarah's in Preston, all the best for tonight. Fantastic week so far. Watching again tonight. And good luck, say Samantha and Kirk in Gloucester. The last few nights have been brilliant. Keep safe tonight. So, how do you get interactive? Maybe you've never been interactive before. Maybe you should try it tonight. You go to the website and look at our interactive map and our webcams. And let's look at the map right now. There it is, the Central Library. And let's go through the locations of the webcams. Webcam 1 in the Picton Library. There it is flashing now. Webcam 2 tonight is in the Picton Stack. Webcam 3 is in the Hornby Room. And webcam 4 is in the International Library. So we can actually go around those webcams right now and see what's happening. First of all, webcam 1 is located in the Picton Library. Let's bring it up there. A huge and magnificent domed area. Already action on this webcam. People seeing a figure stood in the middle of the room. And here we are, Charlotte in Glasgow says, I can't tell the man is a man or the figure is a man or a woman, but they're near that pillar. So keep all those messages coming in on webcam 1 in the Picton Library. Now, webcam 2 is in the Picton Stack. Let's bring it up right now. The main theme so far, already lots of hits on this. A figure stood next to the pile of books to the right of your screen. Now, can you see it? Some people can, some people can't. But if you can, let me know and tell me where you're from and what time you spotted the things on your screen and the spirits on the screen, because that helps too. Webcam 3 now. Let's bring that up. The Hornby Loom, there it is, the Hornby Room, you can see it, and on there the trend so far, lots of orbs. That's webcam 3, and you can see the table there on that webcam. And then finally webcam 4, the International Library, the theme of the evening so far on that one, and what an extraordinary vista that is, looking to that large room there, a mist moving across the floor is what you're saying on webcam 4. Now, let's move on to how you can get in touch. Of course, you can see the webcams and the interactive map at mosthauntedlive.net. But do you want to get in touch? Of course you do. Text me. Text the word screen to 80889. Text costs 50p plus one text message, charged at a standard rate. You must be over 18 to get in touch with Most Haunted Live, by the way. And details on the website, mosthauntedlive.net. Now, on to our competition. A great prize for you this time. A lucky pair of tickets for a London West End show. You're heading off to the Woman in Black in London's West End, and you're going to win also 2 nights bed and breakfast and dinner accommodation at London's Radisson Hotel. That's all part of the prize. We're also going to throw in priority tickets for the next Most Haunted Live UK event and Series 10 of Most Haunted on DVD. And also, in addition to that, 10 runners-up walking off with the DVD as well, and priority seating for the next Most Haunted Live event. Now, if you'd like to win those prizes, this is how you can do it. You answer this question. Our Most Haunted Live adventure abroad, our first Most Haunted Live abroad, Most Haunted Live Transylvania, was based in which European country? Was it A, Germany, B, Romania, or C, Spain? And you can enter by visiting mosthauntedlive.net. And once this Most Haunted Live ends on Friday, you can still enter the competition for another week by going to livingtv.co.uk/competitions. And the actual competition will close at midnight on the 23rd of January this year. Please remember to leave your name. The winners will be selected at random and informed later that week. And contact Virgin Media if you wish to know the names of the winners. Good luck with that. Finally, I leave you with this thought from Liam in Manchester. On webcam 2, the Picton Stack, I've seen a girl skipping from aisle to aisle in the library a number of times already tonight. I think the team will find out someone called Mary is significant. Good luck to the team for that. Liam, I thank you in Manchester. And Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian. Well, the search for evil continues. Yvette Fielding and the team from Most Haunted Live, night 4 of 7 nights, are now assembling at the Central Library in Liverpool. They're hoping to hear voices from the grave. Will you hear them? Find out after this. Welcome back to Most Haunted Live. We are in the northwest of England, on Merseyside. We've based ourselves in the magnificent St George's Hall in the heart of Liverpool, and tonight's vigil hopes to find and hear voices from the grave. Yvette Fielding and the team are in the Central Library, just minutes from this building, where there have been dozens and dozens of reports of mysterious voices, noises, They're hoping to put some flesh on the bones of those rumours tonight, but here is just a little of what they're looking for.